This has to be the fastest I've seen any character reclaim their aura. It went from last week seeing memes like this to this week seeing memes like this. It's almost like he saw everybody talking shit. But let's get into what happened. Okay, so everyone's squabbling in space, and Space Racer just pulls up and booms bro who's giving Mark the beats, then unleashes the Ragnars, and you just see them tearing Viltrumites apart. Just look at this.
Muy bien.
Just going crazy. But the Viltrumites are fighting back.
They ain't me.
Just pure chaos, and the whole time Thragg is just floating there, ore farming. Bro took it so serious he nearly lost his life when Space Racer almost boomed him.
He's shiny man.
But in the midst of all the chaos, Omni-Man tries to 1v1 Thragg.
That's a great idea.
As if he isn't the one who told everyone not to 1v1 Thragg. And this is already a bad sign. Thragg is not even concerned with bro. But as he rushes in, Thragg just flash steps out of the way, then immediately gets above him.
Oh shit, this nigga dead.
Bro got one tapped and sent down the Viltrum in a ball of fire, and before he can even fully stand up, I just know Omni-Man is in his head like, why the hell did I have to attack him alone? I gotta find a way to rejoin the group. And as they're talking, Thragg is over here talking about rebuilding Viltrum, and Omni-Man's just looking at him like,
Hey, I doubt it.
Then this man Thragg says,
The death of any Viltrumite leaves a void in me.
then shit landed with so much force he caught fire leaving the atmosphere, sent him crashing right into bro right here. And that quick, Thragg is back in space scoping the scenery out as Mark is putting hands on Anissa. Then this nigga Oliver
Bro, what's wrong with him? Something wrong with this nigga, bro.
when will my boy learn? But this man Oliver flies up talking about some,
Hey, dickhead! A black hole call! He wants it sucked back!
yeah, I'm noticing a pattern with my guy Oliver. He's going to die if he keeps this behavior up. Bro's always trying to solo the strongest guy, and he hasn't even fully grown up yet. You would think he learned that lesson from Conquest. Well, if he didn't learn it then, he's about to learn it now. Because Thragg just catches his punch, then
You are not one of us.
Somebody help me! My God!
Why is everyone so nervous about fighting this Thragg guy? No way he lives up to the hype.
Are you sure?
And now Mark sees this and breaks free from the Viltrumite he's fighting with a headbutt and tries to rush over to help him, but gets caught by Thragg. Then says,
I killed Conquest! I'll kill you too!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
yeah, whatever y'all do, keep her away from bro.
Get your fucking hands off me.
But after hearing this, Thragg says,
Show me.
so Mark rushes in with a right, but Thragg blocks with that impenetrable hairline. Shit was so sharp it even hurt Mark's hand on impact. I just know Krieg was lining bro up like,
This the part that I like the most.
because that shit did 0 damage. And now bro's just looking at Mark like,
That's it?
meanwhile, Omni-Man is still flying from that punch Thragg gave him earlier, while Alan, Tech Jacket, Battle Beast, and Thetis and Space Racer are all putting in work, while Mark is swinging on Thragg, then gets rocked with a left, got him seeing double, then hits him with a gut shot before choking him and backhanding him. Now we see Battle Beast is finished putting hands on Krieg and tosses him away, and now he's rushing at Thragg like,
Finally!
and I can't even lie, I got hyped seeing this. I thought we were about to get a Thragg versus Battle Beast fight, but then But while this is happening, Omni-Man comes up with the idea to destroy Viltrum. So he tells Space Racer to fire his OP gun at the core of Viltrum while him, Mark, and Thetis fly directly into it, with Thragg right behind them. But he doesn't catch them in time, and they boom the planet. And Steve Harvey took it especially hard. And little did they know, this was the worst mistake they could have possibly made. After they do this man Thetis is talking about some
Viltrumites! Your world is destroyed! Surrender!
Then after hearing this, Thragg says,
No! I choose death!
then flies towards them, ripping Thetis' head clean off. then tells them they're all next before crushing it, then flies directly at Nolan, tackling him through a rock as Mark follows them. So Nolan lands a to free himself, but Thragg catches right back up, hammering him with another right before landing 2 hard chase down strikes, just continuing to give Nolan the hands, landing rights and lefts before Mark finally catches up, tackling Thragg away. But Thragg is just like,
light work, no reaction,
and hits him with an elbow followed by an uppercut, then looks over at Nolan like,
I think we ain't done yet.
Then immediately flies back over to him, hitting him with a left, then just starts teeing off on him, intentionally not landing any fatal blows because
I was too quick with Thetis. I won't make the same mistake with you.
Meanwhile, Alan's trying to find Oliver like Mark told him to, while the Viltrumites are crashing out trying to take them out, and Space Racer's just over here turning people into donuts. Look what he just did to bro who tried to attack Tech Jacket, and especially this guy who tried to stop him from pulling off.
Damn.
But then we cut back to Mark, Nolan, and Thragg, and we just see Mark get punched in the throat, and you can tell
that shit hurting.
So Nolan tries to run up and defend his son, but gets his arm broken, then tossed aside. Then he sets his eyes back on Mark.
Raider! I think Raider! He's right behind me, Raider! Raider, please stop! Raider, you're running a little too fast! Oh my god, Raider! He's right behind me! Oh my god, Raider!
But he catches up to Mark and grabs him by the head, and as it looks like he's about to finish him off, Nolan intervenes. And as soon as Mark turns to Nolan asking how do we beat him, so Mark tries to slide with a left that does 0 damage, then just gets grabbed by his throat and hit with a headbutt, which left him out on his feet. And now Thragg begins trying to crush his head, but then he looks back at the rubble of what used to be Viltrum, so he hesitates. But then Krieg pulls up like,
please kill him today.
But Thragg has a change of heart and says,
We are too few already.
And lets him go, leaving Mark and Nolan to just float in space. As they leave, Thragg literally single-handedly carried his team. They would have definitely lost if he wasn't there, especially with trash-ass Krieg with him. He single-handedly neutralized Mark, Nolan, Oliver, and Thetis. Bro reclaimed his aura and then some. Well, that's gonna be all for today's video. I can't lie, this has to be the best episode of the season by far. Thragg is nothing to be played with. I always heard he was strong, but I didn't know he was that strong. He is really no joke. Bro's the final boss. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. This has been MarblePluto. Peace!
I just found the keys to a city that beats a